Praise be to Jesus. Well, hello again, everyone. It's Wednesday evening here in Chicago. Um, I've already put together the next news brief, and there's seven more stories there. So one of those stories, I'm going to read to you now because I'm going to cross-reference it to what I'm looking at. This is about Bishop Zubik in Pittsburgh, and I came across a Fox TV interview, the video, um, where he says this. Brett, that's the person, the interviewer, let me say that there was no cover up, Zubik answered, persisting with his denials. All right. So, I mean, this was probably, the video was in the last couple of days. So now we have that was from Fox News. Now, from LifeSite News, we have this. A Catholic priest who admitted to giving a 16-year-old boy pornography and condoms during the 1980s was, until 3 months ago, still offering Mass in parishes in the Diocese of Pittsburgh. The Diocese of Pittsburgh was aware of the actions of this priest, Father Richard Turdine, but only removed him when it discovered his misconduct made it into the Pennsylvania grand jury report on more than 300 priests and minors that they allegedly sexually abused. You live and learn sometimes, said diocesan spokesman Monsignor Ronald Legwin. A ministerial assessment board report dated April 9, 2003, detailed an allegation that Father Richard Gerald Turdine abused a 16-year-old boy who worked part-time at the rectory of St. Peter's Church, the grand jury found. The report revealed that in December 1988, Turdine touched or patted the genital area of the boy on 2 or 3 occasions, gave the boy an X rated videotape to watch, provided him with condoms, and massaged his back. According to the diocesan records the grand jury obtained, Turdine denied any sexual touching of the boy, but admitted to giving him condoms and pornography. Turdine stated that he wanted to educate the boy because he seemed naive about human sexuality. Well, it's a pretty lame excuse for doing something like that. I mean, there's no reason ever to do anything like that, I don't think. Um, here, now, again, if we were to believe this report from LifeSite News, um, we have the Bishop of Pittsburgh, still denying that there's any kind of cover up going on. I mean, this priest was offering Mass up until 3 months ago, until they found out that his name was involved with the Pennsylvania grand jury report. So, again, here's some more proof that, some people are saying that the grand jury report is all trumped up and whatever. And it's just, I'll say it again, it's hard to believe that the whole thing is just fabricated, that, there's really nothing substantial in it. If for no other reason than, I mean, I understand that, and I think we all do, that, the secular society in America wants to get rid of Christianity because Christianity is basically saying that the life you're living in this country, um, and the laws that you pass, that give sin legality, are against God's laws. So, of course, the secular society wants to get rid of, all of Christianity, really, because, in the Christian Post, you can see stories that, resemble the kinds of things that happen in the Catholic Church. So, but still, it's hard to imagine that they would go to such an extent as to totally fabricate it. I mean, I'm as sure as I can be, just for me personally, that there's substance to at least some of this. And I think here's a good example of probably where there is substance. And already from the grand jury in Pennsylvania, there has some charges have been brought about to another priest, about another priest, and that's in the tomorrow morning's headlines or updates that I've been doing. So you know, I don't know where we're all going with this. um, I'm going to post something here. I'm going to look at this now and make another video about Michael Voris. He is just adamant about, they're not going to give up until they crack this thing wide open. And he did an interview today, um, with a couple of people. Um, you know, well, I mean, who knows if they're lying or not? I mean, it doesn't seem so, but I'll be talking about that in a little bit. So we'll talk to you again in a little while.